A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel and welcome to this collective reading where I would be using tarot cards and also taking help of intuitive reading as a tool. Let's find out what divine has for all of us. You can also get into one-on-one sessions with me, into therapies as well as readings. You can work on one of the major challenges of your life which are not allowing you to live through your potentials, because all of your inner work is surrounded around the sun and moon energy in your horoscope. The sun comes from our father energy and the moon energy is from mother. If you work on your logic as well as your emotions, literally your life can change for the good. Once again, I have shuffled the cards and we have the reverse Knight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Seven of Wands. We have the Six of Pentacles and we have the Nine of Wands. I'll probably take out one last card specifically for this one for a little bit of more clarity. However, it's very interesting to see that this card talks about emotions. The first card itself, we have the emotional stuff. I can pick on to the energy of someone who's gone through hypersensitivity. They've been very emotional in life and they have allowed people to take benefits from them. They have allowed people. So when I say they, it means the person that I'm doing the reading for. So you have allowed people to play with your emotions. And sometimes this has led to a lot of emotional damage also. You have felt manipulated. You have felt cheated on. You have felt used. But at the same time, all of this has increased personal compassion, like self-compassion, which is a good thing in my opinion. I mean, everything eventually turns out to be good only in life if we are surrendered to source. And all my readings, my whole channel is focused on helping people or providing support to people who have genuine desire and urge to do inner work and improve themselves, to work on themselves, and they have the potential as well. That's why God has given you some interesting challenges and situations. And when I say God, I believe very strongly that we don't just land up on earth just because God is saying so. It's our souls are equally involved in this. We want to go through those experiences and we want to see the contrast in certain ways to understand life better. And after this whole emotional rigmarole that you've gone through, you've probably, whosoever I'm reading it for, you've also missed out on some financial opportunities. You have maybe gotten scammed by someone. So money has also been something that you've lost. Or it probably led to some kind of delay in your career. Let's say you're very talented or you're very skilled at something and you're probably better than a lot of people. You've got something really amazing in you. You have great ideas. Maybe you worked on some ideas, but due to funding or due to lack of support or due to lack of encouragement or the lessons you had to learn, those things did not materialize. So financial mismanagement is also being shown to me, and emotional stuff. So if it's a combination, then it could have been possible that people who came to you close, maybe some close relationships that have ended now, you feel looking back at them that they did cause you emotional problems as well as financially you could have grown a lot, but you could not. Maybe you're doing well right now. Not maybe, most probably, because when I look at the other cards, you have also the Six of Pentacles. So you're a giver. You are a person who has good root chakra, strong root chakra. So that's why you also attracted these people. Like, nobody is going to scam someone who doesn't have anything. Nobody is going to emotionally trouble someone or take from someone unless they don't have that emotional capability or that kind of intelligence. You know, people who take the honey from the honeybees, they're not going to go to them if they are just insects who bite others. They have something. That's why people are going to them, right? We have the Queen of Wands after that. And here it shows to me that all of this all of these experiences that you went through, these experiences are turning you into an upbeat, courageous, and determined person. And it's also giving you the independence that you never had. Like, you could be independent financially, you could be living in a big house by yourself, you could be making your dinner, lunch by yourself, food basically, or you could be living a life that's very independent externally. But emotionally, you've not been free. Emotionally, you were in a cage. You were in and out of the cage, also, maybe. So now you are going to actually be free. Look at the Queen of Wands, that image. She has a beautiful presence, the lady with this yellow gown, and there's a black cat in front of her. That shows that you have figured things out. There is a certain mysticism that you've learned about. With a sunflower that talks about like real confidence that comes from the masculine, the father figure. The father figure could be God. Father figure can be your father with whom you have a great relationship with. The emotional side comes from the moon. The emotional side comes from the mother. So you could have had to work through it, and you will. And this is an important part. I've said this to people otherwise also, that the sun and moon energy is the main energy that you need to work on, the Ida and Pingala Nadi, instead of working on anything else. And that's why I also speak about Manipur Chakra, the solar plexus. You get so much energy from there that automatically your practicality, your logic is going to heal the broken emotional side. The Seven of Wands here is showing me that you are building a very protective energy. You are becoming your own protector. And this is a good form of defense. This is not unnecessarily you're getting defensive like how some people say. You have been under attack. Some kind of emotional attack, some kind of mental attack, some kind of financial attack. You have felt harassed. You have felt that people have blamed you. Even when people were wrong, they blamed you. This has made you become a person who has strong boundaries, not unnecessary boundaries, but a strong defense system that protects you from all these type of emotional atyachar, as we say in Hindi, all this emotional drama, emotional manipulation, and taking other things, materialistic things, in the name of emotional support or emotional love and this and that. So you've become a really strong and smart person, and you've also realized that it's important to give. So you're not feeling bad about all this stuff that you've given. You do realize that when you come to this planet, you don't bring anything with you. We come here empty handed. We come here naked, without any clothes, without any means of survival also. A small baby. We are a small little baby crying for food. So everything that you've received from Earth, from this planet. And so if someone has taken anything from you, they've taken it from you who received it from Source. Source thought that you are someone who deserves it. Now, whether they steal it or whether they take it, whatever it is, nobody is going to take it from here. We are not going to carry it with us to our graves or to afterlife. That much we know. So let them take it. That's how your attitude has become. They've taken it, let them take it. I had it, they took it, okay, let them enjoy. No grudges, no hard feelings, no bad feelings, because you'll build more, and you have been building more. That's why you're still a giver, because you're also a good receiver. Those people are not good receivers. If they were good receivers, they would not have to stoop down to such tactics. And maybe God also gave it to you because God wanted you to lose it, to understand certain things. Sometimes losing money or materialistic stuff is not a bad thing, because it teaches you a lot about people's personalities. It teaches you a lot about other people as well. So it's not a bad deal, it's a good deal. This reading could also be about someone who has been approached by others or who has been in relationships with others because of their materialistic possessions or their knack of making money or a certain kind of job or business you have. So people have really wanted to be around you. Like they would have pretended, oh, I love you a lot, I care for you, but actually they were more interested in your money or in your business or just in your acumen. Because people with good business acumen or good career, they are the hen who lays the golden egg every day. Some people are not like multi-billionaires or billionaires, millionaires or billionaires, but they have a very stable income and a good lifestyle. They have a strong Venus. So there are many people who get attracted to that also. Okay, if I'm going to be with this person, I will also have a stable lifestyle. I'll also have a good house to stay in. I'll have a good car to drive in, even if it's not theirs. But they assume or they want, oh, this person has a good career. So if their partner, their whatever boyfriend, girlfriend has a good career, they'll say, okay, I'll be with this person. But it's not really for love. But you have to learn these lessons because technically nobody really loves anyone. It's all a barter system. This world is like that. And it's nothing to be sad about. It's nothing you should feel bad about because, as I just said, we're not taking anything from here. So if people have this assumption that they're actually doing whatever they did to you for whatever XYZ reason, let them have that assumption. Let them enjoy with that. So I see this reading as a great progression actually, because with the reverse Ace of Pentacles, from there you reach to the point of Six of Pentacles. That's like a great space according to me to be at. Nine of Wands. And yes, it definitely talks about you right now. If I look at your energy, then you have actually won half of the battle. And you do feel sometimes drained. You do feel sometimes like how much more you have to do it. And sometimes you feel like that. Not always, not all the time, but sometimes you feel like you can't keep doing this, or you've always felt that you deserve a lot but you're not getting it. You always felt that, or you're very close to getting what you want, but there's a feeling that you're not there yet. You still need to do more. And that is the part that you feel, if that could change ASAP, like you want it to change right away, which is okay, because when you think like that, when you decide it's going to happen right away, then things go in momentum, things start moving faster. However, you have to also gather your energy, you have to gather your strength, and you must know that you will be successful, because you've reached till that point where you are today, or where you will be soon. Even that spot, that's an important spot for you to be in or be at. So this Nine of Wands, because it's surrounded by all these positive cards like Six of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and building a strong emotional supportive system, emotional defense system, this is going to make you a very courageous person, or it has already been making you so. And this is also a test of your faith. How strong is your faith? How much do you let other people control you? How much do you react to other people? Because people are going to be the same way everywhere. When we call other people toxic and you want to run away from them, that's not a good idea. Because running away from them actually gives us nothing. Because God wants you to face them, God wants you to handle them. God wants you to not be scared of them. God wants you to be happy, blissful. And these people could actually be your bridge, or they could be the staircase. Like they could be soon getting converted into staircase, or halfway you're there because you figured out ways to deal with them. And we also know that certain type of people in our lives actually create partners for us, because we've been dealing with that energy for so long, for so many years. Now when we get into romantic relationships, we actually end up attracting similar people. We don't want them, but there is a charm, or there's a familiar energy that we usually go to. Human beings, they don't know good or bad. They just go towards whatever is familiar, even if it's not mentally healthy for them. So these are the things you're learning about yourself. And so towards the end, I wanted one more card to give me another, like one more perspective to this. And we have the Three of Wands. And see, this is what it's all about. This is what it's leading to. Making you become more aware that you have the remote control of your life, not others. And you should secure the control room that you're operating from. And you must learn to secure that space. Like this movie Inside Out. If you see this movie, the characters, they have a system inside their brain, inside their heads, where you have different emotions that are used to perform certain actions. So, what is the meaning of sthit pragya, or what is the meaning of becoming actually aware? Is to know that when something or someone is hurting you, then you don't have to react the same way that they actually expect you to react. They've done it for a long time. Now 50% they've lost the power. Let's say if it's 50 or 60%, and they will lose more power. They can't drain you all the time. So Three of Wands is to tell you that yes, eventually all of this is going to lead to you becoming more present, more calm, more composed, and you are going to stay committed to your path of inner work or whatever you love to do, your career, money making. You're only going to grow. You're going to grow from here. All the time that you feel you lost, or the things that you could not achieve, now is the time to focus on those things, focus on your potential, focus on your skills, focus on your life, and recreate your identity, because everything is actually getting energy from your identity. As long as you think that you're a certain way, other people are going to treat you the same way or in a certain way, because it is getting urja or power, energy from your identity. And if you have an awakened identity, a woken up identity, now then you can also tell your own self that look, this is what exactly is triggering you, and do not let other people take advantage of you. So yes, your heart is healing. This is the energy of heart chakra. Your heart is healing, and you are going to progress. You are progressing, you are expanding, you are getting foresight. You're able to perform better. You're more aware of your emotions, of your mental state, of your state of being. And you're also learning to enjoy, because the stuff that you've gone through, you could never fully enjoy yourself. As I said, you were in and out of the cage. Now you're free. You want to be free, and you want to enjoy your life. You want to live it fully. And this is where it's all leading to. So all in all, this is a profound reading. I hope this reading helps whosoever who resonates with it, who is resonating with it right now. With all these wonderful cards, I must say that I'm also feeling quite amazed. I'm also feeling like energized. This is an energy giving reading. All of the 3 piles are energy giving piles. And so this is where I'm going to close this reading now. I really had a great time. You can get into personal one-on-one session with me. You can get into therapy with me. And you can get my book In the Name of Love, A Journey of Finding Our Ultimate Soulmate. The link is given in the description. The latest version is available on Kindle, and the spelling of love is LUUV. To support my content, you can become my Patreon. And for live channelings, you can join this channel as a member. So I'll see you soon in another one. One love, peace out, and victory to Ram.